MajorSlackAttack.
Well, yeah, welcome back to the MajorSlackAttack, your first stop for titillating tactical gaming. And as promised, here we go. We're going to go get the Pale Blade rather, a Fierce Sword at level 1, okay? Now, I've just skipped over, like, arriving at the scene of the crime, as it were. Frostmere Crypt, which is just up those steps there. And when you approach Frostmere Crypt, this scene should happen with Isa.
No sign of him.
Let's go talk to Isa, and then I'll fill you in.
Who in Dagon's name are you? Speak, or I'll cut you down where you stand.
Wait, what's going on here?
I was part of the gang in the ruins here. Friend of mine went crazy and stole the boss's sword. They blamed me for it. Look, I'm done here. Mop the floor with these idiots for all I care. Just get out of my way.
Okay, that's no problem. Leave her alone. Started the Pale Lady quest. This is not about the Pale Lady quest, though. This is about getting the Pale Blade. Alright, first of all, I am indeed at level 1. I'm playing as a Khajiit Sylvester. And I'm armed with an Imperial Sword. I do have the Dark Brotherhood armor, which you can also get at level 1. Want to see how to do that? Check out my video, how to get the best light armor for stealth at level 1. I'll put a link to that in the video description. There you go, the Dark Brotherhood armor. And I also have 15 poisons of paralysis, okay? And you can get those at level 1 too. Want to see how to do that? See my video, how to get 15 paralysis poisons at level 1. I'll put a link to that in the video description. And if you want to see how to do this a more reasonable way at like level 7, check out my video, how to get the Pale Blade. Okay, okay, so here we go. If this is a banzai speedrun, I'm going to run past these guys here. I'm using the Iron Dagger instead of the Imperial Sword, and I'll explain in a minute. I came ill-prepared for this run. Normally I have the Blessing of Kynareth engaged. I forgot to do that. That gives you an extra 20 stamina. This is all stamina. And I made too many poisons of paralysis, which leveled me up too much. And I realized when I was doing this run that in the process of hitting all the enemies with my poisoned Imperial Sword, I actually leveled up before I could finish the run. So that wouldn't really be doing this run at level 1. I'd be doing the run at level 2, which I didn't want to do. So I had to switch over to the dagger so that to avoid leveling up, which made this all that much harder. Okay, so here's where all the action is. You got to hit the lever to open the drawbridge, and then this is where everybody mobs you, and then just like hitting everybody with paralysis and speedrunning past them. This is a riot, by the way. You got to try this. This is a total riot. It's a real rush. It is a real rush doing this. Okay, and I'm gobbling down my stamina potions like crazy. I think I ran out too. Okay, so that's it. And I got a little lost here. Had to check the map. Go down the hill, and I'm just gonna blow right by the rock trap. You can do that safely if you go fast enough. Now check this out. As soon as you go through the door, this is a Skyrim thing, eh? Skyrim, if like there's enemies chasing you, if you go through a door, Skyrim will often spawn all the enemies right at the doorway as soon as you come out the other side. So that's what it did, and I managed to get through. So the Wisp Mother killed that guy, grabbed the Pale Lady, or the Pale Blade, put it on the altar, and I've noticed that if you come over here and hunker down behind the waterfall, it makes all the enemies that followed you in disappear. Most of the time. It's not 100%, but most of the time. So that's why I did this. Now the enemies have disappeared. Either I've gone too far away from them, or they don't like water or whatever, but they're all gone now in this big cavern where the Wisp Mother is. And like I said, there's just not enough time in this speedrun video to tell you all about the Pale Blade. Check out my other video, how to get the Pale Blade, where I do it like with a stealth archer at level 7, and it will fill you in on much more details about this. Now I gotta grab the Pale Blade. The Wisp Mother reactivates, so I gotta get the hell out of dodge. So it's up the stairs. Forget about the word wall. And now I have the Pale Blade at my disposal, so I can use this to help me escape, since I'm grossly underpowered. So on goes the Pale Blade. All the enemies are still alive. It's just that I paralyzed them, so they're back up and running now. So this will take us back up to the main room right near the entrance where there are still 3 enemies alive. So I gotta deal with them and then get out.
Now ain't this a surprise?
I missed. Okay, she's... So they're both been fear spelled and they're running away. And out we go. The third one is in the other room there. I could just run right by her. And that's it. I got the Pale Blade at level 1. Now I'm just like, you know, the adrenaline is hitting me. I just gotta get the hell out of here and see if the game will allow me to fast travel back to Whiterun rather. Down to Whiterun Stables. See, I haven't even discovered Whiterun yet. I'm still at level 1. And there you go. You can see clearly in the load screen I'm at level 1. So I did it. Pale Blade at level 1. Yeah, this is more of a stunt video than a tutorial, but it's doable. It is doable. There you go, Pale Blade. And level 1, indeed, I made it. And this is indeed played on legendary difficulty. Booyah! Thumbs up for the Slackster. So there you go, demonstrating the immense power of poisons of paralysis. Yeah, they're very useful. This is what I call theft in Skyrim, okay? This is, to me, this is real theft. Busting into a level, you know, an area that is way above your pay grade and, you know, grabbing, you know, smack and grabbing something that you're not supposed to have until much later in the game. This is what I call theft. You know, it's completely legitimate, and like I said, it's a total rush. You gotta try it. Thanks a lot for watching, and hey, if you're looking for a complete walkthrough, check out my ebook. I wrote an ebook. It's called Skyrim Legendary Made Easy, the Quick and Dirty Dark Elf Build. I'll put a link to that in the video description as well. Check it out. Okay, see you next video.